What is this? Is that from one of your...
I think it's, yeah, that's Andrew. Shit, what is that?
Oh, Andrew McGee or anything. Yeah. Hey, nice. That's Johnny.
I might make it.
We'll just make another account.
Doesn't matter, does it? Just like gets us bumped up. And then
Does
once we're
Rachel's account follow this?
I think so. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it is. Alright. Double check the mic. Should have done this before, but I think it's all good. Sweet. Right, debating whether to pay for the hotel breakfast. It's like 18 quid. Because that chat's got delay and we have to keep looking over it. If anyone can get it on
I could get it on my phone, but I need to plug it in to charge.
I need to connect to the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi. It's cool. We'll go with this.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got a little charge. It's 12%. So
Yeah, that's cool. Just, I said the chat will come there at some point, and if you don't, we'll just ignore people and not interact with you.
Yeah, it's good idea. I like it.
So yeah, it's been a while. For whatever reasons, we've been not yumming.
Is this mic on?
What's that?
Is the mic on?
Yeah, I think so.
Or is that that says video capture device?
Yeah, it's linked under my. I put my video capture device. I put the mic as that.
Oh, fair. Right, makes sense. Hello.
It says yes, doesn't it? Is that some random guy?
Nice, Sean.
Yes, fuck me. Is that what it says?
It's on.
Oh.
Oh.
Sweet. It's like, fuck me. Yeah.
Johnny's like, I'm crazy.
Yeah, not anymore. He's finally Johnny now. He's even got blue
oh yeah, he's changed it. No more pink.
Yeah, no more
it's
pink.
Very manly. Very manly.
Utter manliness. Just full on schlong in the pants. 15-inch wrapped around the leg. Yeah, so we all have to keep checking the thing now, and the text is like 1 millimetre big.
Yeah, can do that as well if you like.
Sweet.
Only as Gracie though, John. Only as Gracie.
Yeah, only as Gracie was is weird. We need that interior model. Yeah.
I think that's why we're playing so bad now. Before it was like, I can't get beaten by a girl.
Yeah, you can't look bad in front of a girl.
Yeah.
Now we know he's a guy.
Now we're all just playing terrible.
That you're in that second one? Yeah, but do you want to, because otherwise you'll be telling everyone on live stream. Everyone will connect.
He's changed it to pink, there you go. He's happy now.
Hey.
He's showing his true colours now.
I'll just show you a picture. That's good. Right, so after a month, pretty much,
yeah,
our podcast,
guys,
it's been a month. We invested heavily. Heavily, thousands of pounds, and we bought 2 blackboards.
Hold up. You can't really read what it says.
You can. It's that you can't read it in that screen. If someone's full script, yeah.
My head's in the way. Yeah. I felt this the whole time. No.
But so today's topic, judging by that fantastic £9,000 blackboard, is just going to be work/jobs. And funny stories, shittest jobs I've had, easiest jobs I've had, and that is going to be the general theme. Obviously, we're going to have the standard yumming, which is always present. Got some tasty yums and some possibly not too tasty yums.
Oh, okay.
But I did that every once in a while just to buy a sort of like more slack yum. Just to, you know what I mean? If we just always tried to buy the peng, there'd be too many heartaches, like all over the shop. And what we're also going to do today, we're going to have the Yum Chum leaderboard officially out. Not something that we've had to do it by memory. I think when Joe was here for the first few episodes, we added like a laptop data storage unit. But now, seeing as we've got £750,000 blackboards, that is what we're going to do.
Well.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Someone else in the show?
Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte. How you doing, man? Yeah, back finally. If you could grab the other boards.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you've got the fantastic little handwriting there.
Okay, yeah.
And try and remember the fucking.
Someone else as well. Is that? Has Johnny changed his purple? It's in between now.
Yeah, they do. The blackboards, they appreciate and value. There's a
they've been touched by the young Chums.
And there's a distinct lack of plywood in the world at the moment. So every second it increases. Plywood being like a really delicate material.
Can I borrow that?
You've got obviously like plutonium, platinum, solid gold. Plywood is 5 times above all of those.
Yeah.
So it's a really rare resource.
I want to change the colour.
Yeah, for mix out, we've got a whole little pack. I did break that one in half, that's why it's so small. It's just like,
I didn't
get a nice clear.
What colour do we want? Orange?
Yeah.
Orange.
I mean, they're not going to notice because everything's black and white.
I mean,
it's going to be a different tinge of grey for them.
Yeah.
But fuck those guys.
What is this?
So
Leaderboard.
Top yums.
This right?
Flat, yeah. So we're going for the top yums. Basically, this will be officially our 11th episode, but due to technical malfunctions and just general shit mic at one point, technically I think this is our 12th. No, 13th, sorry. The 13th time we got together, but this is the 11th official episode. And every time we've had multiple yums some days, sometimes singular yums, and we've all rated them. Now, if I'm correct, the leading one at the minute is the Flatjacks, was it? Rachel's Flatjacks?
I think so.
And then also there was
The hot cross yum.
Hot Cross Yum as well. That was like ludicrously high. So I think they're the top two, but I'm pretty sure the Flapjack got like 4 10 out of 10. About 9 out of 10 when it. So I'll give it a 9, 9.5. So if we just put number 1 as a Flapjack, get that scribed down. Some fantastic handwriting, boy.
Thank you.
I struggled so hard to do working jobs, and it's like a baboon. Nice.
Rachel's Flapjack.
Perfect.
The flappies.
Now, hot
I
cross.
can't write the score.
No, it doesn't need to. It just this is
Oh,
the top
hot cross
5.
10.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Hot cross 10.
Hot cross 10. That was second.
What
Yeah.
about
I think the lemon cakes got really high. Was it?
Oh, that was, yeah.
Yeah. So that was.
Lemonade
what about
snicket.
the chocolate biscuits? What were they called?
The Tukku. I think they're like 5th. They were like they were the first best one, but then they got upped a few times.
Yeah.
I think the one above the Tukku is the what was the cupcakes? It was the cupcakes with the crazy icing on top.
Oh, mate, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
so
Cupcakes.
So cupcakes and then Tukku. And that is our top 5. And honestly, I'll be completely honest, the 2 yums that I bought today, probably not going to beat these. Because these are some fucking, thinking back about all these yums, there's some all of them are pretty fucking top tier yums. So we'll just show the honkies.
That looks amazing.
It's
What's the best
very,
handwriting?
oh, very neat.
The chummiest of handwriting.
Just to show you chaps now on this £2.7 million blackboard.
Titanium grade
These
blackboard.
are our top yums. Number 1, Rachel's Flappy Jacks. Second is the Hot Cross Yums. The third place at present is the lemony snickets. They were fucking fantastic. 4th, I mean like ill but not of best behaviour, was the frosted cupcakes. They were fucking banging. And then just holding on, the one that will probably get lost at some point in the near future because it's the bottom of the thing. It's the Turkish biscuit delight of the tip.
Somewhere.
You don't exist.
So what we'll do, we work that back in front of Marvin Hagler and David Bowie. I'm sure they won't mind.
Pop that there. Yeah, there we go.
And we're good.
Hot crust 10. Lemony snicket.
Yeah, so getting down to
I'll
business.
tell you what they are.
We're gone.
High quality blackboards.
They are literally like
Felt it and I was like,
for £27 billion each.
I mean, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, like you can't really go wrong. Every bit of plywood has been glued in
Hand.
with the strongest glue known to man.
Yeah.
It's actually the glue they used to put them together, right on the
It's
back.
how they glue atoms together.
It was unicorn blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Right, yeah.
And they had to go to another dimension where unicorns exist, so they had to have a portal. There's a lot that goes into it. A lot of people, they'll go to Wilkinson's
And buy us a blackboard.
and they'll just won't see where the money's coming from.
Even the chalks.
Yeah, exactly.
My goodness.
I mean, luckily we didn't have to remortgage. We did just rob a bank. Another reason why we've been away for a month, we've been hiding away for a bit. We didn't want to be too bait about it. Like if we just...
We used the diamonds to make the chalks.
Oh yeah, condense them down. Add a bit of potpourri and that's how you make chalk.
So yeah.
Yeah, topic for today, work and jobs. We're just going to randomly talk about jobs,
And random
work we've had, and we'll do like certain categories. I'll start off now. Shittest job, and then basically roughly how long you was there, why it was shit, like, and how much they would have to pay you a year for you to ever go back to that job, and for how shit it was.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll start off. I've had quite a few shit jobs. I've got to throw a few runners up in there. One of them, cleaning in a care home.
Oh, you told us a little story about this.
Yeah,
with the
of
Beatles.
Yeah. Just loads of obviously like dementia out people, smelling of wee, clearing up their puke and their shit.
Nice,
and
yeah.
Not fantastic. That's not the one. That's not number one.
No.
Worked in many sort of like harsh working environments, whether it's like factories or warehouses, where you just no one else speaks the same language as you. Everyone's really moody all the time. You're doing like 13-hour shifts. Still not the one.
No.
The one, I think I might have spoken about this before, was working at a company called Lesney's, and they're still open now.
I know Lesney's. I used to make metal for them.
So fuck you, Lesney's.
Yeah.
And they basically, I had to do a 13-second machine job.
Yeah.
It took me 13 seconds each time I did it. It was 13-hour shifts. I had 2 5-minute tea breaks and a 25-minute lunch.
Wow.
And I wasn't allowed any music. There was no radio. I wasn't allowed to have headphones. I wasn't allowed to have music playing on the table. And I'm not even exaggerating. I was the only person that spoke like
Spook.
I'm the only person that was a spooky ghost. I was the only person
Spooky that.
spoke even like reasonable English.
Yeah.
And it was just like the most horrible isolation of like can't speak to anybody, no music, doing one repetitive job for 13 hours with barely any breaks. And the thing that pushed me over the edge more than anything else, like all those things added to it, don't get me wrong, but the thing that pushed me over the edge, on the 5-minute tea break, you wasn't allowed to smoke a cigarette. For no reason. You're allowed to go outside and you're allowed to smoke a cigarette in the same place outside at lunchtime. But in your 5-minute tea break, you just wasn't allowed, and like you just get instantly dismissed for it.
Why?
They just said, and there's no reason. Basically, it was just like, just not allowed, mate.
Oh.
Said by the one English guy who was the owner of the company who I never spoke to apart from that. And yeah, for me, that was the thing where I was just like, I think I worked there 3 days because I'd been out of work for a while. And I needed money, obviously.
Yeah.
So I was there for like 3 days, and I ended up going mad. Like, it was really far away near the tip.
Yeah.
I was living here at the time, and I used to run there. I had to run to work.
Yeah.
Do my whole 13-hour shift singing really loudly as like a protest, whereas like I'm not allowed music and no one spoke to me. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to sing Elvis for 13 hours really fucking loud. Like, oh, I wish I was down in Dixieland. There's something in it. Everyone just bogging me out the whole time, just like, fucking crazy English guy. He's just chatting shit and like can't talk to me and singing Elvis really loud. And then done 3 days, and I remember I nearly was even crying. I went to the boss guy, like the only English speaking guy, and was nearly in tears. I was like getting proper emotional. I was just like, I just can't do it. I was like, it's breaking me. I was like, I feel my brain's melting. And he was like, oh, I thought he was really picking up really well. I was like, I literally put a lever down. Like,
It's not hard, yeah.
You're crazy. And I just literally, I was like, nearly went mad, and I was just like, I just can't do it anymore. So I just walked out after 3 days, and that, because of the sort of mentalness of it and the fact that it was so... I've had harder working jobs.
Yeah.
I've had jobs that like, there's been more bitchy people or more, you know what I mean, stuff that should be bad. But just like, when people talk about a monotonous job or a boring job or something that just like kills your brain, I've never had anything even touch that in terms of like, it was just one boy. I just felt like a number. I felt like a robot. You know what I mean? It's just like saying that they could have just programmed the robot to go every 13 seconds. You know what I mean?
What was you making?
And this is another thing as well. It's not like it was like but at least I was making like breathing support apparatus for fucking. No, I was literally making teats at the end of syringes that you feed baby animals with.
Oh.
You know, like when you see them feed goats with milk and that, and they have the little like syringe.
Yeah.
I was making the end, like the little nibbly bit at the end. That was it. And then another thing about that as well, while I'm on that job, but there was a Indian-y kind of guy. And to be honest, he spoke fine English, but I just didn't see him often because he's an engineer. And I remember proper moaning to him when he was fixing my machine, like doing maintenance on it, and I was saying about how it's just crazy here, there's no music, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
I was saying all this stuff. And I remember him saying, if you click saying shit, programmed the little machine I was on, he's like, it tells you how many you've done that day. He was like, every day you come in, see if you can do another one. And I was just like, if I do one really quick, it takes me 12.5 seconds. If I do it really long, it takes me 14 seconds. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend a whole thing being like, 1001, 1002. Like, how could you even think that as a possibility?
Yeah.
It reminds me of when I had to bend metal. It was literally just a foot pedal,
Yeah.
and you put it under, and then you do the machine and stuff. And you just bend it. It was the same sort of thing. Just like boom.
I used to make metal, these pulleys for listeners.
Yeah.
I used to have to mill them out and then pop a little bearing in. But the milling was fine. It was the same thing. You put in the machine,
Yeah.
does it, take it out, like smooth it off. The bearing was like this mechanical press. And they were like, oh yeah, it's just out in the back. And it was like this old shitty bit of warehouse. Luckily, it was my office because I had my speakers and everything out there, so it was alright. But it's literally, they're like, yeah, there's all that load of stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, whereabouts? And I look down, there's just like 6 boxes full of these little things. I'm like, oh my god. I had to just...
Yeah.
But also, the one good thing, it wasn't too bad. I didn't really mind it too much. It was just, like you say, it was just really repetitive and boring. But there's the back doors were there. I sneak out and have a quick thing.
Yeah.
It's alright.
What about like a job that like started shit and then got better? Because that's how mine was. Like it started out literally so bad, so you would never get told what you had to do. You had to literally go in and then just fucking decide what you're gonna do. So for the first 3 months, it was just with a broom, just fucking sweeping shit up all day.
Oh god, that
From
sounds
like
terrible,
7 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night, just fucking sweeping, just getting blisters and shit. But it went from that to becoming the manager of the paint shop. And fucking speakers, had my own office.
Yeah.
And it's so chill, man. Honestly, like, just,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. You could just sit there and just have a chat with someone. Is that all right?
Yeah, that sounds alright, yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
I think I've never had a job that's sort of miraculously transformed. I suppose I've either liked the job or not. 9 times out of 10, I'd say one of the only ones that sort of did get quite a bit better was I was Christmas temp. This was years ago, so one of my first jobs.
Yeah.
It was Christmas temp at Game Station, and that was like 0-hour contract. Work because it was Christmas and whatever. I was working like 4 hours here. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I didn't have any responsibilities then. I was a lot younger. But then, when I got taken on permanently, that was like, that turned into this singular most cushy job I've ever had in my life. The money was shit, obviously, but like working in the shop, but like, it was just playing computer games and talking about computer games all day, and like, the midnight launches and just like weird, wacky people. I think did I tell you the World of Warcraft story?
No.
It's a classic. I'm trying to think what the expansion was now. Possibly Lich King?
Yeah.
Or if not, it was the volcano-y looking one.
Cataclysm.
It was Cataclysm.
Okay, right, yeah.
And it was midnight launch for Cataclysm, and I was working it. And it was really fun because we had a really cool boss at the time called Tony.
Yeah.
And if you volunteered to do the midnight launch, or like no one volunteered and you ended up doing it, you'd buy pizza and beer.
Oh, sick.
And you just like have it at like 11 o'clock, like prepping you for sales, and then afterwards you just chill for like half hour or whatever, let you go, and you got time and a half. Cause
sick, yeah.
So it was cool. And this Cataclysm launch for World of Warcraft, normal launch, trying to sell people the guides, trying to sell people with shit, their special edition, all that kind of stuff. And then this one girl, bless her, like proper intense gamer, especially with MMOs. You can tell, like she's like proper, like didn't look old.
Who was it?
I don't know.
What, a customer? Oh, I think one of the workers.
And like proper red eyes, like the actual eyes, but also underneath.
Yeah.
It's just like, they're just like intense gaming. She was probably my age at the time, you know what I mean? Like 19, 20.
MMO.
We're just like super in World of Warcraft land all the time.
Yeah.
Only come out to buy the game. And she come to my till, and she looked really like timid or whatever. And I was just like, right, what can I get you? Obviously, going to be World of Warcraft, but you have to ask that. And literally, she like frantically, I think where she just hadn't had human contact in ages. She might have been a bit mentally ill as well, I don't know. Like she seemed cool, but she was like just like a bit erratic. And she just like scrambled for her purse, looked up at me, and without even saying like I'd like the World of Warcraft game or anything else like that, she just was like, how much gold? And literally, I just died. I just completely died. Like I couldn't, like I'd had like 2 beers and had some pizza and I was in like a pretty optimistic mood. And when I heard that, I was just like, I tried to hold it in for like what seemed like forever, but it was probably like 3 or 4 seconds, you know what I mean? And then I just burst out laughing, and I was crying, and
I just got out back and.
well, I couldn't complete the transaction. I couldn't even do it. Anytime I was trying to do something, I kept looking at her, and she like got all shy at this point, and was like looking down. And every time I was like, right, Fraser, sort it out. Like, it was funny, but sort it out. I looked up and would be like, and Tony, because he was cool. Literally, it's just like, just go out the back door, just like, and literally, yeah, it took me like 10 minutes of just like, I go to be like, and I'd occasionally peep out and see loads of other like geeky people queuing, and I'd be like, and it was just hilarious, man. And then yeah, I couldn't do I just couldn't do my job after that point. It was so funny, it was so cringy as well, like just like that. It wasn't like, yeah, but there wasn't even any like.
It was like
Warcraft
serious,
thing,
yeah.
how much this? Yeah, it was literally just like nothing. And then I was like, "What can I do for you?" And she was just like scrambled for her purse, looked up, and was just like with a proper like shook look in her face. It was like, "How much gold?" And I was like, and then, yeah, I just exploded, man. I couldn't hold it in.
Oh, it's so funny.
It was too OP.
Oh, that's just the best thing I've heard.
But that's the best ramp I've had. Other than that, I've sort of known early on with jobs like I've never been any jobs that I've been promoted, like the job I'm in now, or when I was at Cineworld.
Yeah.
You should do a very similar job
Yeah.
when you're a supervisor than when you're a worker, you know what I mean? So it doesn't really change too much, you know what I mean? Like you still, at Cineworld, you still do the tills, you still
Go clean screens and stuff. Yeah.
And my job now is just like, like, I've got some sort of like authority, but I still pick the stuff and do the stuff. I do what everyone else does, so I've never really had a job where I've gone from like actually drastically changing my role in a
of course,
workplace. I've changed jobs obviously, but like in each particular job I've done pretty much the same job while I've been there, you know?
Yeah. I think the worst job I've had is probably when I worked for BT. Not BT, but I was subcontracted for BT.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get paid for any of the driving. And they'd be like, right, your first job's in Newmarket. Let's drive Newmarket. Not get paid for that whole drive. Get to the job, can't do the job. No, you don't get paid. So then your next job's in Colchester. I'm like, oh, great. So that's a 3-hour drive back to Colchester. So
Wait,
get paid
no,
for
they
that.
pay petrol either.
No, they give him free diesel in the van.
Yeah.
But obviously, the job, if I can't do the job, I don't get paid.
Well, you can do
There was a day when I went all day and I didn't get any money. I was like, this is just shit. And they wouldn't let you call in sick. She was ill. Like one day I was like properly ill. I was like, tried to go to work. I was just like, just dying. I was boss. I was like, I've got to go home. I'm ill. And he's like, no, you're not going. I was like, no, I'm going home. So I went home. And then the area manager came round to my house. Was like, no, you got to go back out. I was like, no, I haven't. I'm ill. Go away. So then I was like, quit. Bye.
That's ludicrous.
Yeah, that's like
that sounds like probably shifty companies.
Yeah.
Companies that like.
It was one of the ones where they don't care about the people. They just go back getting the jobs done.
Well, not even that, but in terms of caring about the people, it's one of them companies where in 3 or 4 years' time there won't be a company.
Yeah,
Someone will sue them or get them fucked over.
Yeah.
What happened with Sherman? Like you'll meet him Monday.
Yeah.
A big old Sherm dog. He's like
Some boy.
he's pretty much like Frankenstein.
I remember you telling me about
person form. But he, just because he's clumsy and shit, he fell off the back of a tail lift. And exactly. but he did. But he done that and he broke his shoulder, but he also dislocated it.
Oh no!
So it like popped out and broke, so they couldn't put it back in because otherwise it would have just been like. And putting the top.
So what did they do?
Well, the company, because it was his fault, they paid him like a week's sick pay or whatever the standard is, and then was like, look, we can't. We're not just going to pay you because you fucked yourself up. But because of laws and because of workers' rights and stuff like that, he ended up like suing them because we hadn't been told how to
operate a tail lift.
Well, yeah, but it's just like you just don't fall off it.
Like, stand on your feet.
No amount of training. No amount of training is going to make you not do that. But because of the crazy world of like political correctness and stuff, he won. And he hasn't got it yet because all stuff like that always takes ages to come through. I think he got like 16 grand. Yeah.
Wow.
Because it was like the 2 months that he was off, plus like the pain and all that kind of bollocks they ended up getting from it. And any normal guy, and me included,
you'd leave the job.
You'd leave instantly. You'd be like, all right, that's like
it
was my fault. Whatever. I've sort of jibbed him out of like a lot of money, so I feel a bit guilty. So it's just like, I get another job. 16 grand becomes cool. He literally, as soon as it was better again, he'd come in the next day and was just like, because he don't care. Like literally, like.
So if we jump off the tail lift 2 times,
well, you have to watch a video now of some guy being like, and that means you can't. Yeah, the company's alone. Like, and in all fairness to the company,
didn't you got to stab your thumb up?
Yeah, I've still got a scar on it now. It's like,
how did you do that?
you see, we've got these gay little Stanley blades now.
Yeah.
That really like weird plastic safety ones.
Yeah.
And that's fully because of me. Because we had like normal like ones where you put the Stanley blade out and it stays out until you put it back. And I was trying to rip something. I had it in my hand with the knife still out because I'm an idiot. And I was trying to rip something off a pallet.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it was really, really stuck. And I remember just being like, not realising first of all, and I went to be like, I was like, why's my hand not moving away from mine? Checked down and it was just like fully embedded in my finger.
Through the glove?
Yeah, like all I made, it went into the bone. And I was just like, tried to get it out and I couldn't. And then...
Was it painful?
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Initially, I didn't even realise what happened. You know what I mean? I felt like I'm knocking into something, but it was just like...
Yeah.
And it's that classic thing, like when you're little, when you fall over and you graze your leg, you don't feel it, and then when you see the blood, you're like,
Yeah.
It was like the adult version of that. So like, yeah, I did it, and it was just like, oh fuck, and then as soon as I see it in, I was just like, oh, yeah. Went to pull it out, and it was like a bit wedged in there.
Yeah,
and I was like, I know I've got to get it out, so I've just got to like bite down and take it out. So I was like. And the knife was still in there, the blade.
Yeah, I saw that.
The knife out, and the blade was because it was like lodged in my bone.
It's on your Instagram, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw it the other day. I was cracking up about it. So,
So yeah, the blade was slowly lodged in my finger. I couldn't pull it out. I tried to then after that just pinch the blade and pull that out, and it was really stuck. And there's a Scottish guy who doesn't work there anymore called Jock, and he's just like, oh, don't worry, I'll pull it out. And then he tried to do it, and literally like I was like pushing my hand down, and my whole hand was just like pulled up, where it was like proper stuck in. So yeah, I went to hospital. There's some hench nurse because the first nurse tried to pull it out and she couldn't get it out either. And I was just like, mate, this is in deep, like 3 people tried to pull it out. Yeah, they're, like they've got that weird.
What the fuck? You got gloves on as well. That's even funnier.
Yeah, it went deep, man.
That is deep though. You can see because the edge of the blade is just gone.
And you see that pointy bit at the end. That's what was
in your bone.
Yeah, just poking in. It didn't go deep in the bone, but it was enough to like get it.
Lodge it in. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, like 3 people tried to pull it out, couldn't do it, and then randomly, like she just the nurse in the A&E got some big black guy basically, like another nurse.
Yeah.
Literally, I've never seen such Adonis strength in my life. Like everyone else had been like pulling it out, been like, and this guy come in, he looked at him, was just like, I was like, oh, he's gonna get like tongs out or something like that, and he literally was just like. And as soon as he pulled out like a little like mini fountain, it was just like.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, and then the worst part was the same day, because they sound silly, but although it was like pretty major for something small,
yeah, I
was like, I can't have like days off work from it. I was really busy, so I had it all strapped up, and my phone had like a big like fucking like ball on it, like wadding and tape, and I just went back to work.
The same day.
Yeah. And I was going around and I was like trying to like pick up boxes, just like proper clumsy. But yeah,
what did the boss say?
They're literally just like, we don't like.
Come on.
How'd you do it? Oh no, he didn't even ask. Yeah, well no, I stayed at work anyway because it weren't. It sounds worse than it is.
Your job. Yeah.
And it's like, although it was painful, it's like if someone hit you in the shin.
Yeah.
It's painful, but it's like, can you still walk? Yeah. Can you still? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wasn't losing blood or anything. Right? It was all wrapped up. But it was just like weeks after that, where I was on a joint.
Yeah.
And where I was working and playing guitar and doing shit I normally do, it just took ages to heal.
Yeah.
So like it was just constantly like, and every time I thought it was better, it was like lightly better. And I was like, oh, I'll take the thing off it, I'll take the plaster off it, and that get a smear to it or something. And then I'd be like, just something really silly. I'd be like, I'll just like scratch my chest and sit down, and it split open a bit, and I'd be like. But yeah, because of that, we've got these weird little safety knives now that you like squeeze, and then the knife goes like just the end of it goes like
just a little bit.
Yeah, literally. Now it's just like technically it's not going to stop it because I was holding the knife down when I did it anyway.
Yeah.
But regardless, you'll see the little safety knife soon.
I remember I had my work injury where it was really annoying. I had to get help to lift the gates and stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, the guys, like, you'd think like men would be strong, and they were just fucking weak as fuck.
Yeah.
I remember we was holding this gate, we was getting it out of the oven. So obviously, when it's out of the oven, don't touch it.
Yeah, it's bloody hot.
So so he was getting it out of the oven, and then he lost grip and dropped it a little bit, and it's landed on my arm.
Oh, it's like burning into your
arm.
arm.
I couldn't let go because obviously I'm holding it up. So literally, I've got it on my arm. I'm just like that, sort of like shimmering like, back, put it up, and then literally just.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Massive burn.
Cold water.
And I remember I had to like bandage it up, and then it was one of them really busy days where it was a lot of like heavy lifting and stuff. Oh, it's horrible.
What I found with burns as well, because I Nowhere near as bad as that, to be honest, probably, but
Oh.
it was
It didn't scar though. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I wired mine
I don't think
there
it did.
on my hand, and it was the door of you got and the back of Nando's.
Yeah.
When I worked there, they had big ovens that cooked all the chickens before they go on the grill.
Yeah.
And they're like super industrial, like you could cook like 30 chickens
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
same time.
yeah.
in them. And this was one of my first shifts there, and one of the ovens was not broken, but like it was like if you didn't open it all the way open, it would slowly close itself back in again. So it's just industrially cooked 30 chickens, like super hot in the inside. You know what I mean? Opened it out, went to go get there because you had to go use tongs and get the racks out. 'Cause it was really hot. And I didn't know that obviously this door, when it wasn't on the latch or whatever, rolled open. And I get this thing out, it was really busy. I remember someone over that side talking to me, and so I was just like, yeah. And the door started coming in, and me not realising.
Yeah.
And I didn't even feel the burn. The only thing that like got my attention first of all was just I heard,
Oh, your skin was boiling up.
yeah, and I literally was just like, what the fuck's that? I looked down and I was just like, oh fuck, pulled it away. And as I pulled it away, I remember just being like, it wasn't like, I'm making it sound more gruesome than it is.
Like your skin just went away with
But
it.
literally, yeah, it was just like you just see like, little bits of stringy blood bits go up, and it was bleeding, and I remember just being like, oh. And the thing that was the most, and obviously that was bad, but the worst thing about it was that obviously I again did the rest of my shift.
Yeah.
Taped up or whatever. And when you burnt yourself, when you come close to anything hot,
Oh, it burns it again.
yeah. You can even be really far away, but when you come close and your hands just warning you, like, not again,
Like, please.
please, not again. And so for the whole shift, like even just like being next to something moderately hot,
Yeah.
like taking
Like,
a pita bread out of the toaster, and that's just like that was horrible. Yeah, that was like that. I literally had like a weird discoloured patch on my hand for about not ages, but a good like 6 months probably.
Yeah.
Before like the skin eventually went back. But
I had a similar thing. Went to the kitchen. It was really busy, like stupid, like it was dead, and all of a sudden, like the screen just filled up. I was like,
yeah, standard kitchen.
and we're doing all this stuff. I'm like making stuff. I put these nachos on the grill, and I'm like, oh shit, they're burning. Without thinking, I just grabbed them like this, but it was like so it was like a plate, and I was like, I can't touch it like that, it's really hot.
Yeah.
So I just grabbed it, and I didn't have a tea towel because someone else had borrowed it. So I couldn't even like put that, and I just got it, and I was just carrying it, like burning my skin off of like this part of my hands. Everyone's like looking at me, and I was just like, I'm not wasting the food. It's like finding a place to put it. Oh my god, that was so painful. And then like after all like the top of this bit, like from the thumb all the way around to the finger, was just blistered, and I was just like, and I know exactly what you mean with the hot thing, because I was just like every time I went into the grill, my hand was just like I was like, nope.
There's a guy, Fernando, who's an absolute boss at Nando's. Literally called Fernando. Worked at
Yeah,
Nando's. Italian guy, and he was just proper. He come from Naples, which is like proper gangster.
Yeah,
mafia
pizza place,
bar.
isn't it? As well.
And he was just proper like a boss. And there's a few cool things about him, but one of them was he was cleaning their grills while the hot plate was still on.
Yeah.
And he fell and he landed, and all his forearms there got like harsh burns.
Oh.
And he'd done the same thing. Like the guys were like, "You have to go to hospital," because it was like his was like a big area, and it was like much more burnt than my hand got. It was like horrible. And apparently he went to. This is before I joined, but it's like what everyone said was he went to A&E.
Yeah.
They said it was going to be 3 hour waiting time, and he was just like, "I need to close the restaurant down. I can't wait 3 hours and just come back."
Sure, yeah, with burns on it, it'll be quicker than 3 hours.
Mate, I got my head hammered open and was in there for 8.5 hours before they cleaned
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Jeez.
To be fair, I was in all night when I got my face kicked in.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and I'm not going to blame the people. People work really hard,
he's
but it's
overcrowded, big
exactly,
time, yeah.
Exactly. It's just not run very well.
It's actually a bit better now.
Because
Because
I've
they
got
separated children, so children have got their own bit now.
Yeah.
Because that
Okay,
used to be a lot of
yeah.
it. Like, you could have a hammer in your head, you'd be beaten up.
Yeah,
If a
yeah.
kid comes in, they're going to go first.
Yeah.
that was a harsh one
It's a bit
when I had my head hammered open. I remember just being like covered, like because your head bleeds out anyway.
Yeah.
And like, it didn't go obviously from my skull, but it split all my head open, and I was just covered in blood. And I remember sitting there, and I had like some big, like almost like the sponges that you clean cars with. Yeah, I had, like
big
that on my
yellow
head,
sponge.
loads of shit.
I'm
that they
ready
give
for
me.
the chair.
You know what I mean? And because it was a narcotics related thing,
Yeah.
I had like police trying to question me, and obviously I was just being like, no comment. And then there was a lady with her kid, and that kid had a rash on his belly,
Yeah.
and I'm shitting you not. After about 3 or 4 hours sitting in next to this woman, she come in. I think she thinks she was there before me, but I saw her coming in.
Yeah.
She was there just before me, and she went nutter, being like, "We've been here 3.5 hours." And I was just like, "I'm right next to you. covered in blood. Like,
And
still
he's got a
bleeding
tiny
out of my
ration in his
head,
belly.
and he's got like a ration in his belly, and you're going mad, just like, all you have to do is look right, and it's just like, shut up.
That's like, yeah, that's literally like me, yeah. I'm sitting there, the same thing. People go mental, and I'm sitting there, like, all my face, like my lips and everything. I was just like, sitting there with like proper duck face, where I just been kicked in the face. I was like, and I couldn't drink drinks because my mouth was so swollen up. I was trying to like drink a bottle of Coke or whatever, I can't remember what it was. But I was drinking it and it was just like leaking out my top lip where it was just like properly puffed out. It was just like, and I was like, just duck face everyone.
That's fucking classic, man. That is one classic.
And then when it's like called adventure through the hospital to the X-ray place because I think your face is like smashed up. I was like, oh yeah, cool. So I walked along and I was just like walking down these corridors. Just like, so I was pretty drunk at the time as well.
Yeah, I don't mind hospitals as well. Like, it's hard for the waits and that because the other time, speaking about long waits as well. Not last November, but the one before.
Yeah.
A year and a half ago, whatever. I was sparring with my brother doing boxing.
Mm.
He broke my bottom 2 ribs.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this. Yeah.
And that was another one where like, basically, I knew they were broke. As soon as he hit him, I knew they were broke.
Yeah, you feel it there.
And I was just like, fuck, this is shit. But it was on a Sunday, and I was like, I can't go to work, I've got broken ribs. But I don't want to go there without...
You can't breathe, can you?
Yeah. I just don't want to go there without a doctor's note.
Yeah.
Or something that's like...
Say that I can't do work.
Rather than me being like, I'm pretty sure I broke them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I was still fairly new at the job at the time and didn't want to be that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I went to A&E. Long story short, was in there for like 7-8 hours. And then they were like, yeah, because of like how stuff works now, when I asked for a doctor's certificate at the end, they're like, yeah, you definitely broke them. I was like, finally, cheers.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, but you have to self-certificate for a week. So like, we can't give you a doctor's note unless you've been ill for over a week. I was just like, So I've been sitting in here for 7 hours just for you to tell me what I already knew. So that was shit. But like I said, I don't hate on the NHS. I know a few nurses and people that work there. My mum does like stuff in the NHS, and I know they're overly worked. I know they're good people. It's just the fact that when it's bad timing as well. I think like there's probably been other times where, like you said, certain points where it is like to be honest, the fun thing when they had to pull the thing out. I was in and out in like an hour. You know what I mean?
That's
so
decent.
it's just more unlucky, I suppose. I was probably in there at the wrong time when people were having heart attacks and people were having major shit. You know what I mean? Which is fair enough, isn't it? Like,
yeah, I've got the same childhood as you.
oh, cool.
Yeah, it's on desktop mode, so you can read comments. Yeah, no. What did Johnny say there? No, I didn't have lip fillers. I wish I did. Mate, my lips were looking.
That's what happened. The guys just attacked him. Just lip filling him.
No, it was nice. They were very puckered. That's the best word I can describe them as. I was like,
That actually went down really quick though.
yeah. Oh, do you remember?
Yeah.
I came round, didn't I? The day after.
The following day.
And I was just like,
Wasn't too bad. You were they'll get them all.
just a lip.
Yeah.
That was fun, though.
Alright, so let's go forward. Going back on the jobs.
Best job.
Uh,
You said gas
best,
station.
Yeah. But I think like overall cushiest. Because I think best is different. The thing is, I earn much more money now. Than I do, and overall, I'd say it's about even. Because it's one thing having a cushy job, but being able to like frivolously spend more money. So it's like it's two in the same thing. But yeah, the job I most enjoyed doing, if all jobs paid the same money, the best one I've had so far is Game Station. Yeah, what's yours?
Probably Cineworld.
Yeah, it is good.
Also, there was a good Chums era when we was all there.
Yeah, it was
good fun.
Prime time.
It's good times.
Yeah.
See, I'm torn between the powder coating and Cineworld because it's kind of like powder coating was amazing because I could go in.
Powder coating is like more of a proper job, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I had like this massive work area. It was all mine, and I managed it. So I managed anyone to come in. I had to do the inventories. I had to do all the ordering. I had to schedule shit. Like, do you know what I mean? But it was all my stuff.
Yeah, you get more job satisfaction.
Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like went from the broom guy who had to clean up after everyone, which was shit because you'd clean up someone's workstation and make it look peng, and then like an hour later it's back to shit. But yeah, no, that was proper bliss because like if you, I don't know, say you had shit going on at home or anything like that, like you just go in, you put your music on,
Yeah.
Crack on, yeah.
and
I mean,
it was really good.
sometimes I didn't like cinema for the fact that cinema's good because of the people. But on
Definitely.
days when you don't want to socialise, when you work in customer
Yeah,
service,
still have to talk to everyone.
you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to talk and you have to put in that like, customer service voice or like someone that you're like reasonably cool at work with, but you just can't be bothered today. You know, what I mean? You have to sort of be like, oh, that story you told me about. Yeah, I care about that. But yeah,
Won't name names.
Cinema's up there just because the people were fucking savages.
Yeah.
But then that's the thing, like the actual work, there wasn't really any. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
unless it was
yeah.
busy, you basically felt like you was at college. Or
Yeah,
something, like,
exactly.
It was, it was just fun.
Yeah.
Like the people.
Yeah, and like I said, there was prime, like obviously you two guys, Lau's
Yeah,
fucking G,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously Stoner, Jack. There's like plenty of people there
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
cool. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, we met so many people. I
Yeah.
mean, we met you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We all met each other.
Yeah. Well, I know you.
I knew you. Although we did pretend we didn't know each other.
Yeah, when we first started, it was so funny.
Because we conveniently got hired at the same... No, so I got hired first.
Yeah.
And then Paul got hired. And then we had our first shift and it was just like, oh, you're right, mate. Oh, and we just had to
Yeah,
completely wing it. But
and then
we were.
Everyone was like, "You two know each other, didn't you?" I was like,
It wasn't long before we became king and queen.
oh yeah. Was she there when we got King and Queen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, that was a Christmas party, wasn't it?
Was you hired at the same time as Brandon?
Before, I think.
Was he before
sure.
Brandon?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I vaguely remember... I think you got hired when Stoner did. I
No,
might be
before
wrong.
Stoner.
Yeah,
was it before Stoner?
Yeah.
I was trying to think or something.
Was you with Rory?
Because I remember you knew Elliot. I remember that being very distinctive.
He was with Rory, wasn't
It's before that, man.
Was it?
Who did you get?
I've been there a while because I was at Cineworld for like 2 years, I think. Or
Yeah.
2.5 years before I left, so I was there quite a
Long
while.
time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else has joined around the
Oh, I thought you joined with Chelsea.
Florian. No, is it
Florian. Oh,
Oh, was it
fucking.
him?
Yeah, I joined around the same time as he did.
So that was,
I
Was
did-
he
I was
with
in
2013?
Chelsea as well.
Yeah,
Was
but that's
that
Brandon as
Steve
well. Brandon was in Chelsea's group.
Maybe it was then. Maybe just
Yeah.
because he was in less.
Yeah, maybe because you're uni, wasn't he? Yeah.
That was Steve as well, wasn't it? Steve, because I remember Steve,
Steve.
got old Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve, yeah. Grandpa Steve.
Yeah.
Huh?
Grandpa Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he? How's he doing? Is he good?
Yeah. That's him. He lives in
No.
like Cornwall or somewhere.
Still soldiering on.
Yeah, he's like the most interesting guy ever.
He's just
Except when he used to do his seek and destroy.
Yeah.
Cracked me up.
Yeah, literally, this guy at work used to pick up all the girls' numbers, and if he got put on, what was it, meet and greet?
Yeah.
The worst job. He
Yeah.
fucking loved it.
He called it seek and destroy, so he'd go get girls' phone numbers.
It was so funny.
Such a fucking charmer when he man.
Oh, he was.
I think it's good when you see people like that where it's just like he had his like problems with cancer and he had his like the fact that he's like a
62, yeah.
62
Going
year old
uni.
guy working in the cinema, but he's just like he just didn't give a fuck.
No, well, he had his good job, didn't he? Because he was like the
Yeah,
manager
yeah.
of like Dairy Crest, who like make milk.
That's
and
what I'm
that.
saying, but it's that it's well refreshing to see a guy that like a lot of guys would just be like I'm just gonna retire and look, but
Yeah.
he wanted to talk to people, he wanted to like he liked
Just-
the cinema, so he wanted free tickets.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like he was just living life, if you know what I mean. And it's just like I really respected that about him. Like
Yeah, he was a nice
he
guy.
could have quite easily been a bit elitist and been like I'm not gonna go work.
Yeah, when
do a shit
he
job.
rocked up with his Rolex every day.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the funniest story you ever had? Because for him, the funniest story he ever said, for me, it was when he said about, he had this teacher at school who would fuck the students. And he said, like, literally, she lived in some flat or something, and him and all these other students would line up outside her flat, one by one, go in, have sex with her. And then just go.
That's intense.
I
Like,
can't remember that story.
mate, I remember that, he was telling me, I think it was one of them, like, day shifts.
Was it?
where it's
Oh, it was like a Monday
me,
day.
Steve, and Hayley. So it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that just got me through the day.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Hayley, what a creature. I feel bad, but like proper just creature. I remember one of the funniest stories, not a Steve story, but a story about Hayley. Two actually. There's two absolute winners.
Frozen sausages.
Frozen sausages, I don't remember that one.
There's two that I remember from her distinctly. One of them was when we was closing down at the end of the day, and she turned all the lights off in where the ice cream machines were,
and then turned the fucking freezer
and
off.
turned the freezer off.
Oh, I think I remember
Yeah,
that.
she wrote off like 300 quid worth of ice
She
cream.
wrote, yeah, I think it was like
Fuck, I
420 pounds worth of like Haagen-Dazs or whatever it was,
Yeah.
ice cream. And then like when she had like a disciplinary about it, she was just like, well, I was switching everything off, so I just switched that off. And it's just like,
Jesus.
She got away with it as well, didn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
She has like everything.
and then the other one she did, which was more funny than that, was the fact that I was just a bit like busy and doing shit, and I don't know if it's still the same, but it was like if you're soup, you sort of clean up the poo and that effectively.
Yeah.
That if we have to do. And someone had pooed all over the girls' toilets loads.
Oh,
And
nice.
Hayley come and told me, and I remember just saying to her, like jokingly, like proper jokingly, I was just like, she was like, someone's done me and I was just like, alright. I was like, if you go up in the bar, like, get me a knife and fork and I'll deal with it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, implying I was going to eat it.
Yeah.
And literally, she was just like, hot fuzz. Went upstairs, getting her kids' words, gave me the knife and fork. I went into the women's toilets, cleaned it up, like, done all the stuff like that. And then when I finished, took all the black bags out and was like, Hayley, why did you give me a knife and fork? She was like, because you're cleaning the poo up. And I was just like, I can't even, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even explain it to her, but I was just like, well, can you put it back in bar, please? She was just like, yeah. Put it back in bar, and I was just like, not at any point did she think, I've just given her a knife and fork to clean up the shit, and like, questioned it. It's not like she even like give it to me suspiciously. She was just like, that's what we asked for, so we'll get him.
She's like an automated reply machine.
Yeah,
so
She's like a little loyal dog.
Yeah.
She much reminded me loads of Dobby from
Yeah, it's like a little.
little house elf.
Ah.
But yeah, it's just there's just the madness of being like, I said it in the first place.
As
And
like a
benefit of
little
the doubt, given
Yeah.
the benefit of the doubt, she might have just been like in the moment, oh, I'll get him for you. But maybe when she handed them to me, she might have thought about it. Maybe when that, but it's when I gave it to her back and was like, had these black bags and was like, oh, I'm finished. Like, there's a knife and fork bag, and she was just like, right. It's just like.
It's her stories as well.
Maybe you
She's like,
chopped it up into smaller bits.
Yeah,
it's when she's like, no, I turned around, and he turned around, and I turned around, and literally, and actually, and literally. And it's like, right, where's this story going? Because all I've heard so far is turn around and literally.
It gets to a point where it starts interesting. And then...
Do you remember when we used to wind her up? We'd like talk to her, asking about her stories, but we'd just spin around on the spot.
Oh, yeah.
Because she'd be like, she'd keep saying, then I turned around and said, so I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then she'd get really fed up. Oh, fuck you too, or something like that.
She was just weird, man. And I think one time, like really unluckily, I was walking because I used to walk all the way there.
Oh,
back
did you
from
see her on the
my
way?
Yeah, and I see her and Pat.
Oh,
And
fucking Pat.
literally, and then we were just being, oh, and then there was like a weird cringy moment where it's like, I didn't want us to walk with him, and we're clearly going in the same direction. And I'd be rude to be like, run off her head or like, you know, ignore her. It's the fact that she was being really like, oh, she's frozen, she was really nice, blah blah blah. And that Pat was like, bogging me out the whole time, just like, being nice to my Hayley. He didn't say that, but he had that attitude. I don't care about her, and I don't care about any of you. Just let me just
go to work.
Yeah, like have an argument between yourselves, so I can have an excuse to not have to stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Jesus.
that was a long, like 25 minutes, of just like walking, just like, yeah, cool story.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Nah, the best one, the nicest person, the best actually story recently was one of the girls. She found a bottle of water. And I was like supervisor at the time. And a bottle of water that was like falling off the shelf and it like split. So a little hole and it could be like, and it was like a little jet would come out. So I was like, just winding up, just kept squirting her. And then she was like, can you stop? And I was like, yeah, right, yeah. And I saw Simp right back.
Yeah.
And I was like, Simp, have a look at this bottle of water. And she looked at it. I said, in her face. And I was like, just stood there. She just kept a completely straight face with this water jet just hitting her in the face. She was like, I was pissing myself. But because she was being so serious and I was too busy laughing, I was just still squeezing it. And she was just standing for ages, just getting really wet. Just with this serious face looking at me. And then Megan was just like creasing up in the corner. And I was just like...
Simp and Margaret are fucking legends as well, man.
Oh, Margaret had a good one. That was like last week. Aladdin came out. A whole new world in the credits. So it's like proper like I don't know. It's like modernised it, but it's like reminds me of like Luther Vandross and Mariah Carey that duet song they did. It's like very like. So I was serenading Margaret, proper singing along to it, like shouting basically at her, and she was just like. And I was just like,
she doesn't know, but her straight
And
face
she was
is
like-
amazing. She's
Yeah.
proper like, she's sort of like her eyes closed.
yeah.
What are you doing?
There's such a good sassiness about
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
man.
And the other new girl, she was like, that was horrendous. I was like, wow.
What are you on about?
I'd
I
like to
recorded
see
this.
you sing a whole new one.
Yeah, to Margaret. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a thing where she thought eating pork gave her nightmares.
Oh no, I heard about it.
Yeah, and then that got brought up, and then like everyone started talking about it, and then I think it was Ash that brought it up to her. And was just like, "Do you want like hot dog at the end of the like you know when the hot dogs are going at the end of the day?" She said no, and it's just like, "Do you think you're getting nightmares?" And she got offended because like I think she had told someone in confidence.
Yeah.
Like, and then like people knew, and she was just like, "But when I have pork, I have nightmares."
There's no confidence whatsoever.
This is a hubble bubble pot. But yeah, no, like I said, Cineworld was fun, man, and like, it was definitely the people that made it.
Oh yeah.
And the fact I think no job ever had that much downtime.
Yeah.
Like
It's literally, yeah, no, it's like once you cleaned up, all the screens have gone in, you've got like an hour before anything comes out or goes back in or
and
whatever.
when you're on a busy day, like on a Saturday, there can be like, and not only was it on those, this is, and for anyone watching this who wonders why cinema tickets are so expensive, it's because how many people they employ. Like on a Saturday, you'd have like 10, 12 people, and it's just like all you're doing, like you said, is like from every other job I've been at, past and present, if you had like all, not being sexist or whatever, you could have women as well, but if you had like 28-year-old fit, like fairly decent working men, you could probably do a whole cinema day in like with like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you get a bit busy when there's a big queues for the stuff and making the popcorn, but other than that, like the clearing the screens takes no time. Some days no time, but you could always just have 12 people on.
Yeah. And like walk through a kiosk and it's like every till's taken, and there's not someone running for them, and you're like, how do I get food?
I used to hate runners.
I get my nerves.
I wasn't like, if I had someone who was like really efficient, I loved it. But if
Like
you had someone who could be slower than you,
it's the ones who.
Oh mate.
Like I was quite good at doing it.
Yeah,
you was quite good at doing it as well.
Yeah.
It's like where you don't even need to ask them what they need. You just hear stuff
Oh,
say
yeah,
or look at the screen and you go get it.
Just
And
turn around. Oh, can you get me? Can you wake up?
I've done it before. I've made it so quick that the person hasn't realised I made it, and then they've gone and made it for themselves. And I'm like,
But it was during a time for me where you could just, the zoo would open, so it was kind of a perk.
That's a great time.
No,
we had a. There's no cinema people watching time. Cause I still work.
Sure. You're telling our secrets.
So we shot the zoo, which was basically code word. We'd like accidentally make a Fanta or whatever, and we'd take it out back and we'd be like, zoo's open, everyone to crowd out, free drinks. Good times.
Oh no, that shit's got to be done, and they know it as well, innit?
Can't do it anymore. It's bloody camera out the back.
Really?
Yeah. Also, do you remember where the stock room was? So it was like its own little room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That wall's gone as well. They knocked it out, and I went in there the other night because it only happened like that day. I walked out there and I was like, "What the hell's going on here?
We're missing a wall." They probably just put it somewhere else.
It was just strange. Yeah.
We're probably lucky that we worked there at a time where it had that balance of being relaxed, but also, you know what I mean, like you could get away.
It's quite fun still.
Yeah. Or like when you get popcorn deliveries and it's just like.
Yeah, launching upstairs.
That was always pretty fun.
Or fucking...
If you got the right delivery crew as well, it's so much fun. You just
what was we doing the other day? I can't remember who it was. It was me and I want to say me and Brandon maybe. We was doing popcorn delivery and you know, like tennis players when they like hit the ball. I was doing that, but every time we was throwing the bags upstairs, it was just like. And then all I can imagine, because I had the door pinned open, so all I could think about was people going into like screen 4 and 5 could just hear upstairs.
That's what we're classic.
It's the door lock. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's it was cool, and I think it's just the thing I didn't like that, because I think I'm all for having fun, I'm all for being silly, like I'm that guy. But the thing that I remember annoying me loads about the job, and to be honest, most of them left, but it was that.
Oh, that little group, the Russell haters.
It's just the fact that it's just like my whole thing is like, if you're a job, and you think it's shit, and this goes with any job, not just anywhere or whatever, but like, if you really think it's that shit and you really can't be bothered, get another job.
Yeah.
Right, but they just be there and they'll just be like, for get paid minimum wage, it's like minimum effort and stuff like that. It's just like, how about you just work hard and get a job that isn't minimum wage then, and work hard. Like, just while you're here, you might as well at least do your job. You don't have to work super hard, and I'm not saying you have to be like jobs worth or anything, but like,
no. But the thing is,
it
goes quicker as well.
Yeah,
but you like could mess your day up as well. Like if you're on shift, like say you've got one of them day shifts. Let's say I don't know, I'm not gonna say names, but say you had a couple of people who just do that constantly.
Yeah.
You're sort of sitting there and you're trying to throw in like a more enjoyable conversation.
Yeah. And then you go back to that and you're like, oh my god.
And then they want to do is moan and be like negative and shit, and it just rubs off on other people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the only downside, where it's just like.
Luckily, it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it's the people, isn't it? Like I said, there'll be certain people that do it, and in all fairness, they all moved on and done whatever shit they had to do.
They're actually all doing well for themselves, actually.
Adam is.
Yeah, like all these guys have gone from negative at Cine to actually doing really
well. He came in there with that, I was chatting to him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Jamie as well, saw Jamie.
He's lost a lot of weight,
hasn't he? It's crazy, isn't it? Luke, he works where I work for that subcontractor for Kelly's.
Okay, yeah.
He's just bought a flat with his girlfriend.
Nice.
That's
must be earning good money then.
Well, she was already buying one, so I think she sold it
It's
and
kind
then
of weird.
mortgaged it. So it's basically her flat.
Yeah.
But obviously, he's put money into help.
It's little stuff as well, isn't it? In terms of like, it's when you get into sort of like. any sort of proper full-time job.
age.
Yeah, but it's
When
true.
you're
though.
getting a bit old.
But when you get into sort of jobs, even like the houses and mortgages and stuff, it's more about what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's like, as long as you're earning even like 25 grand and above,
Yeah.
it's just how long you want to spend saving for a deposit.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. See, I'm not that fussed about ever buying a house, really.
Yeah. It's,
Maybe one day, have a
Yeah,
family
yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll buy a
yeah.
house, but until then, no
it's
point.
just, it's at the moment, it's such a ball ache. It's bad enough renting, it's bad enough to do anything like that, but it's especially to get on or get one of them like buy to loan schemes.
Oh,
and
God,
stuff.
yeah.
It's just unnecessary bollocks. Like, for me, it's like whatever job I'm doing, I'm always gonna be scheming to make big money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
just like, if that works out, that works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll just live the rat race life as everyone does anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
it. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I just fucking do it as standard as possible. So,
Yeah.
right, all these different job-related stuff. Food job.
Oh, is it the?
I think.
Could we have a new top yum?
Yeah. So.
Oh, I don't need to make a. John, if you're still knocking about, think of a cool little name we can have for our top yums board. We got to change the name. You know, like
Yeah.
they have like on top here, they have like the fast ball, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
We need something like that. This can be the.
The £27 billion blackboard
Yeah,
challenge.
yeah. Or like the wall of cool.
The wall
But
of
you know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah. So
The yum wall. What about the yum wall?
sounds like a Chinese person.
Does it?
Welcome to yum wall.
Yeah,
Well,
it
that's a
needs
bad
a
thing.
cool little.
With none of that
Slogan.
whiteboard shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We just need like a smoke machine. It goes off every time we lift it.
Little air horn. Like DJ lights come on when we got a winner.
What we saying? We saying brew? Or are we just gonna go
Brew,
straight in?
not my brew. My throat is
Just do
brew.
unbrewable.
Brew some
Yeah.
brewing.
But yeah, guys,
We'll go balls
have a-
deep. We'll go
no,
balls
go on,
deep.
make a brew.
Maybe
Have a little,
dance.
have a little brew break.
Little brew.
Be right back
brew
making a brew.
So yeah, make a brew.
Yeah, I've got my cold drinks, so.
Dance for the brew.
Back in a second.
Oh, yeah. Just think I was laughing at. Now, Lawrence was like the nicest guy. You remember Lawrence, didn't you, Chris?
Just makes me think Lawrence Fishman.
Nah, mate. He was one of these guys, though. He was quite old. He was like, got to be in his 50s, I'd say.
Yeah.
But you know, if shit went down, he'd like. He was really nice, and it's always the nice ones who like go fuck someone up.
True though. Alright. So we're back.
Hello,
We've got 2 yums.
Hello.
Coming today.
we're back.
We're back.
We have
Hello.
special price. £1.59. It's
Apple
probably going to be
bacon
horrible.
cake.
Apple and raisin cake. It just sounds horrible, doesn't it?
It just sounds really dry. I don't know why. Just raisins sound really. Oh, look at that state of
It's
it.
just so plain.
This
You
seems
can't even smell it. It just smells of plastic from the packaging. I knew it'd be shit, but I wanted to buy it for a shit one.
I mean, I did buy that fucking loaf cake thing.
Pretty sorry as well.
Which
This
surprisingly
is
didn't taste too bad, the big loaf.
No. This name. So yeah.
It's so like
I mean,
barely in the
pretty shit.
tinfoil as well.
I mean, it's.
It does smell a bit appley out of it, but if you look at that, it's the plainest, shittest looking cake.
It looks like it's missing cream. Like it's just like a
some cream and effort and texture.
Just like plopped in there, there you go. It's special price though. And we know how special price
It's made
goes
by
down.
the Haleys of the world.
Yeah. They're just like, yeah, no, oh, and it looks quite soft.
Yeah.
Oh, it's breaking apart.
It does smell a bit appley, but it also does
It's
look a bit
very
shit.
dry.
Maybe it looks deceiving though. Maybe it's like the
We
greatest
can do a
thing.
good chop with this though.
Yeah,
I'm feeling it.
I'm thinking.
How are we gonna do that?
Is it? It's like soft pastry. It's like a.
The edge is quite resolute, but I think the middle's soft.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We could go for like the fingers.
No, you don't have to finger it.
Mm.
Just finger in the pie.
Ooh, I can feel the raisins.
Just keep reaching until you reach the raisin. Alright.
The clip of the pastry.
Alright, so yeah, I'm thinking
Headbutt.
what would be the best one to do would
We
be
got a cream pie on.
just
I think yeah, just go for the old
Mm,
top
go for the standard chop, because there's days when we're going to do the wrestling days. They're separate days.
Yeah.
But the standard is the chop.
Yeah.
And I think what we can do now, I've only just thought of this now, but it's my genius plan. When it's big enough, like the log one,
No life
we
cake.
can do the triple chop. That's,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
fair
yeah.
enough. When there's a cake like this, rock, paper, scissors, 3-1.
Oh, yeah, sounds like a good.
Whoever
idea.
wins gets the chop.
Yeah.
And if you can't chop it, then it goes to the second guy, etc.
Does it go?
1, 2, 3 on the 4.
Yeah, but then what if two of you get the same?
The one gets knocked out.
He's
No, no.
fight
So
to
there's
the
3.
death.
Oh, and then yeah, and then
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Gotcha. Oh,
Right,
actually,
so-
just turned into a great idea.
You know what I mean? So on the 4 goes 1, 2, 3, bang.
Boom.
So the
1,
fourth
2,
is
3.
the fourth is
Yeah.
when you throw the fucking
Yeah.
power down. Alright. Everybody ready?
Are you ready? Oh.
Yeah.
1, 2,
2,
3, bam.
Ah.
No, no,
wow.
who wins?
We literally all went for each one.
That means resetting it because
Yeah.
we can't do that. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, bam. We're gonna be here all night.
Damn it, boys.
1, 2, 3, bam.
Oh.
That means I'm fucked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me v. Paul.
Stop.
Me v. Paul now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, bam.
Oh. He's got the chopping hand ready as well. Ah.
Yeah, just do it.
This is not
Right.
paper.
Here's your time.
Oh
Paul.
wait.
You
You know the drill. Where's my phone?
I did charge it.
No, it's right here. Didn't look on my phone.
I'll record it.
Oh, you can do slow motion on yours.
Well, I'll just record it and I've got a slow mo app anyway.
Oh, fair. I was saying you can literally do it on your camera.
Fair.
Go to your
Video
camera.
Settings.
Yeah, then go.
Ultra speed snapshot.
Nah.
I'll just record. I'll do it after.
Yeah.
Literally take 2 seconds.
So you go to camera. Then you go to more.
Ah, more.
There's that slow mo.
Ah, sweet.
That's it. And then you get back quality.
Alright.
Mm.
We'll do the whole thing in slow mo, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
What speed are you on? What FPS?
160.
Ah, no, you want to make it just a little. Just a little bit.
Just a little schmitty. Little bit. A little bit.
That's at the top. Ooh. Like 240. 960 is really slow.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Almost too slow, if you get what I mean. Really.
You
Ready, Paul?
are. You are.
Do this shit.
We are.
Yeah. Ready?
Go.
Go.
Oh! Ultra destruction.
Holy shit. What
Really
was
hard.
once
I mean,
once?
it didn't cut. There's just a slight issue.
That's just, but you hit it hard. So I don't think there's anything to do with
The pastry's good.
the cake. That was more just the. Right, let's tuck in.
Here we go.
Kind of hurt my hand.
Yeah, I can imagine you hit it hard, man. You hit it really hard. Right, tuck in. Get it
Sounds
ready.
like a minion.
It's better than I thought as well.
Yoo-ha, yoo-ha, yoo-ha.
Oh god, it's very crumbly.
You did yours in slow.
Sweet. We'll post all these up on the channel afterwards. It's better than I thought it'd be. It's so much better than I thought it'd be.
Alright,
I think I was what's the word, so pessimistic about it being dog shit.
I thought it was going to be really dry.
Mm.
Not at all.
I mean, it took a good chop as well.
Oh wow, it's proper like moist.
It took a damn good chop.
Oh god, it's very messy.
Mm.
Shit. I can't even pick this shit up. There we go.
Go for the claw technique like in Toy Story.
Ah.
Yeah, it's alright. It's
Wow,
shit,
yeah.
but
You can
it's
literally
special
mould
price.
it.
Yeah.
Mould it into brand new cake.
No, man.
Right, here we go. Did anyone actually get any raisins?
I got one.
I've not seen a raisin yet.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
wondering.
I had a raisin buried in my crumminess.
I had a solitary crumb of a raisin.
I actually really like that.
Considering how poor shit it's not something that I'd be like, oh, I love it. But I thought it was going to be dire.
Yeah.
It's actually quite
No,
reasonable.
that's really good.
Yeah.
I'll say
Mm.
I'm going to go...
6.
Yeah, I was just going to say I was going to fly
Yeah.
straight in with fucking 36.
That's 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Sturdy
No, no,
It was quite
not
sturdy.
hard.
Well.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the liquid-ish to it gave it some defence.
Yeah, like it doesn't taste dry, but it looks dry.
Yeah. Decent.
I'm gonna go 7.
Yeah.
Easy 7.
Sustainable 7.
A soft 7.
Yeah.
A moisty 7.
Yeah.
Ah, it's alright.
Overall, better than I thought.
Sustained some damage.
Good crummage. Minimal raisin. I mean, I shouldn't really complain about that because I'm not a huge fan of raisins.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
still, minimal raisins. But now, obviously, that's come nowhere near. I think the Tutku was overall 8.5, so it's well off. But now we're going for a big boy. That was the sort of booby one. When we
Yeah.
have two different types, we'll always try and go for the big boy last. Finish on a bang. And boy, have we got a bang today.
That's a real banging
Oh
beast.
my life.
Show the camera in black and white so you're not going to be able to see any sort of detail of it at all, but I'm doing it
This
anyway.
is M&S fancy.
Yeah, M&S carrot cake.
It might be too fancy for a beatdown.
That's what I was thinking. But I'm out of this one anyway. I just
Yeah.
completely destroyed that last one. Oh, it's even got like a nice little
man. Oh lord.
apple ball in it. That does look good.
Snapperoo. Ah, it's a banderito, man.
God, it smells fucking delicious as well.
Wait, just take a picture of me.
Look at you. Fabulous.
I like doing the little kid one.
Fabulous. I want
Look
the
at
funny
that.
one.
Oh, what's that one? Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah.
Thick layer
If
of
you open
icing.
your mouth.
You can smell it. It smells fucking good.
Oh, look at the steak.
Oh,
give it
my
a
life.
little whiff.
It smells of cinnamon. Mmm.
It smells like a good one.
Delicious.
So tasty. So tasty.
The question is...
It's not as much icing as I thought there was going to be.
No, it's dense though. You can see it looks
Oh,
like...
it's in the stick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scrape
right,
off
my
with the
throat.
cold.
Sounds like a tiny person. Hello.
You know, like when you
Ready
you
for
know,
the
when
carrot cake?
You know when your belly rumbles? It's like that, but in my throat.
He throat rumble.
Yeah,
Maybe your belly's in your throat.
Maybe it's healing.
Maybe that's why my throat hurts.
Yeah.
My belly's moved up to it and it rumbles.
No, your throat's actually.
Yeah.
Alright, pause out of this one because he got first on the other one. It's
Alright.
maybe
Oh, I've really done my elbow in from that.
rock, paper, scissors.
Maybe we should go for a double.
Um,
Or we can sing.
No, that's single.
Sing.
single. I get so confused. I wouldn't even know how to
Yeah.
do a double. Right, so on 4, yeah?
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Fraser
You won.
winds it up.
It's alright.
Wait, yeah.
These broken wings and learn to
Wait.
fly.
Let's go
I
with.
don't know if to go. I'm gonna go right hand. I'm left-handed, but I think I'll chop that with my right.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Let me know when you go, and I'm gonna cock my arm first.
Okay, yeah.
Like a shotgun, and then I'm gonna give it a go.
Oh.
Right, you ready?
Right, you ready? Go!
Hasta la vista, got a gig.
Wow, that was a clean shot.
It was.
I
I'm
thought
sort of
very
submerged
smart
in
as well.
cake at the minute, let's be honest.
Oh,
I mean, it's.
That's so
that was
creepy.
a very French laugh if I ever did hear one.
Right. Compared to the cake before, very sticky. Sort of look like I've just been in a snuff movie. Very, very sticky indeed.
Does your elbow hurt now, Fraser?
No, I'm enough boxing. I think I've probably stirred it
Intense
up.
chop. Oh, you just lost a piece.
But
It just like went.
rest in peace. Rip carrot cake. while these two start off, I need to do something about this. So I'm gonna go get this fucking Maddie McCann massacre off my hand. Get chopping, boys.
Hilarious.
Oh, there you go. That's my piece.
Just fucking half.
Oh, you've lost it all now. Why did?
I got my piece. Oh.
Why'd you do that?
It hurt my hand.
It's got hair on it. Got tiny hair.
A tiny boob.
Maybe a wrist hair. The stickiness might have pulled it out.
I might have chopped it.
What were we saying?
It's bloody delicious. There's a big hair on that one. Oh, it's already hairy.
Maybe the hair
Oh,
actually
shit.
comes with it. Oh, there's fucking loads.
It went on the floor.
Definitely now hairy verb. That's white.
Extra flavour.
Mate, so M&S.
That bit's alright. That's survived the chop. Just went on there.
M&S has pre-haired food. Maybe that adds to the flavour. I don't know. I'm gonna have a bit of it and see how it goes.
That's good though.
You
It's
got
a massive
those.
Delicious. Just like.
That's banging, to be fair.
It's so hairy. I've literally got so much hair.
Oh, why is there more hair here as well? Look at that.
What is that? It was made from humans.
I've never known why. Is M&S as well?
No, it went on the floor.
Oh, it went on the floor.
What, all of
on
it?
my, yeah, on my foot. What's that now?
Oh, mate, I got Woods' back on the fucking...
No. They come running in from nowhere and went, smash.
Oh, for the bit that is
It's very good.
non-hairy.
That's the surviving piece.
Yeah, that bit is the
Fuck.
last bit.
It's like somehow went inside out.
It looks like it's growing.
Did you punch it?
I don't know.
You went.
I have to watch it back.
It wasn't even a 1 inch punch. It was a run across the room and destroy it. I was a seek and destroy that.
Absolutely, Steve was proud.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd bang him. I felt... To be honest though, if we're saying Tutku is the one to get replaced, I don't think it's cutting it for me.
It's 7.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm gonna go like...
I really like the icing. The cake needs like a layer of icing inside the cake.
Mm.
I think, and M&S are classic for it. I love a moist cake.
Yeah.
I think with this carrot cake, perhaps a bit too as well. It's a bit too moist for
Oh,
me.
it's
A squidgen. I think like
I've
with
got carrot cake all in my bag.
I think with a muffin, when you haven't got cream,
Yeah.
you want it to be as moist as possible.
Yeah.
But when you've got something with cream ready, the cream adds the moistness. You can have a hairy.
Bags of icy.
It's an acid, mate.
You've got bloody ice and all in my satchel.
My sacks all covered in cream.
Tastes like victory.
Yeah,
I mean, you did defeat it. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest.
His reaction at first was proper like, my God!
It should have been on the floor. I was like, oh.
Really sad.
I said rest in peace, baby.
It's nice.
More raisins in here than there is in the,
In the
fucking
apple raisin cake.
cake.
Yeah. Absolutely. Skip some ice in there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm saying 6.5. So
I'm still 7.
either way, even if
I'm
Mark
gonna guess.
somehow votes a 20 out of 10,
Yeah, it's not
I'm going to go for a chop 7.
chop 7. Yeah.
Mm.
So haven't been able to break the leaderboard. I did.
Slaughter a
I did say before. I didn't think we would. The carrot cake had potential, but even to knock the Tutku off is going to be hard. The
Yeah.
Tutku was fucking fantastic little biscuits.
I'm just like a cat now.
But no, that's solid.
Yes.
I think that's decent.
That chop was solid as well, both of them.
I think you said in
Actually,
it.
hurt my hand.
It
might swell.
Done the work stories, done the Yum Chum rating, and I think
Should we...
gone.
People watching.
Mm.
Twitch London meetup. There's still tickets.
Yeah.
You can come and be on the live.
Yeah,
Come
we're
be part of the
gonna
Chums.
we're going to do a podcast. We might
Live
not be able to do it
from
there. Yeah.
The podcast is in the middle of people dancing.
Yeah, the chopping up cakes.
Yeah, the plan is if there's somewhere where we can set up, we will do it there. If not, we'll probably just do it on our phones and then do a proper one back at the hotel, innit?
Yeah,
somewhere we
that's
can
good.
set up. So we're still
Maybe do
doing
a
it
Twitch
like live there.
live RIL one.
Yeah.
At the party.
100%, yeah. But yeah, tickets still available. Come down and see us. Yum it up.
Yeah.
Chopped and fucking cakes with us. We're gonna bring
Oh,
shit
yeah,
of
we're gonna
cakes.
get. Oh,
On the dance floor. Get
Oh, we
one
might
of
get
us to
kicked
go
out.
live. What's that?
We might get kicked out.
Well, I dance moves, mate.
Alright.
Kicked out now.
It's only
Why,
one,
sir?
It's only one.
Chopping
It's only,
cakes.
it's only one night thing, isn't it? Yeah.
They're not cutting shapes. We're chopping cakes.
But what we do, I'm such a genius.
So
I'll take the brunt of it. I'll sneak in loads of cakes, in a bag or something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I've got my laptop in there.
That's such a
I'll
bag,
check
though.
it. Yeah, a laptop and then underneath cakes, and then or there'll probably be food there or anything. We'd be partying and socialising all normal, and then right near where people are like, oh, there's like an hour left, so we're not going to lose much anyway.
Yeah.
That's when it's just like get everyone to go around in a circle, and then we'll just be like,
Oh, we don't have to live stream it. We can film it.
yeah,
With YouTube.
yeah. Or we can even upload videos onto
That's Twitch.
anyway.
Yeah. A good idea.
But I think obviously you've got shit to do tomorrow.
I do. Yeah, I've got to drive 5 hours there, 5 hours
Exactly.
back again.
So I think we've done the topic. We'll wait for Mark to come
It's only
back.
a short one. It's an
Yeah. But it's just more just to get back onto really, like.
Yeah, because we've been slacking.
Yeah, we had a little break.
We had a little hiatus.
Hiatus, but now we've got fucking cake time.
Oh.
Brew time.
Talking of hiatus.
Story time.
I borrow your hiatus.
And fucking smokeroo time.
Yeah.
My.
Mate, the chop.
Oh,
it was
you got-
fantastic.
You gotta send me the fucking video as well. Man.
I didn't get the video of him running in.
No.
I got the video of
Yeah.
your chop. I got a picture as well of the damage. The aftershock. Where's my phone? There it is. You might want to get
And like I said, we'll post up on YouTube. I might even add to the little compilation what I did before. The
yeah.
cake wrestling combination. I'll add to that.
Where is it? So it's a good slice. It's clean.
I think that's pretty decent.
Look at that.
Precision.
And it was actually in half. I could
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
it apart.
yeah.
Yeah. You went through, and that was the moistness. I think helped
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait for Paul to come back. Wait for Mark to come back. Alright.
So funny, like it's starting to swell.
Oh, it is. You fucking ran it. That's why. It's a slate of that.
Definitely, you went hardcore. I just went for like a proper kumite.
I think I landed weird, to be fair.
Yeah. I always remember from, not that I ever did martial arts, but I remember just learning from like martial arts stuff. It's just like,
Yeah.
if you're chopping something, you always want to chop almost with your wrist.
Yeah.
Because like
Right,
you
yeah.
ain't going near your
Yeah, so
fingers,
quick,
yeah,
more like
and then you
that.
fucking.
It's because
Squash
it
yourself
squashes
up.
them into the bones. They
Yeah,
hit each
yeah.
other and swell up.
Alright, but that is a wrap.
We've I'm sure it's filling Mark with the plan.
Yeah.
So at Twitch London, we're gonna try and get as many other streamers to get involved with the cake chopping, like
Yeah,
towards the
yeah,
end of the
yeah.
night. Basically, there's an hour left.
That
We'll
was
start-
so good.
He's gonna try and smuggle cakes in.
Yeah. Because there might be stuff there anyway, but if
Yeah.
not, we'll smuggle them in and I'll do it. And
We can buy stuff like burgers and that. Burgers are a good chop.
do whatever.
The sloppy
if
joe.
there's- if there's any
Sloppy
choppy
joe.
chop,
as
yeah,
well.
choppy joe.
Choppy chat.
Yeah, and we do that, and then like I said, and then worst comes to worst, and they'd be like, kick us out. It's like we only had half hour left.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's not like we're paying for it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
Well,
I
no,
think
it's
you'd
just
get
be classic.
support, to be honest, because it's all.
I think other streamers would enjoy it.
And if
Yeah,
people are
yeah.
drinking, like
Yeah,
no one's.
so
We
Yeah.
don't want to make a mess out of it because it is Twickenham off.
No, but we just well drunk and we'd be like, we'll clear it up.
Yeah.
Have to clear up after as a little tea towel, like.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's a good so.
cheers for watching, guys. It's good to be back.
See you next week.
Bit of a short one, obviously, this week, but it's good to be back. Next week, obviously,
100% full long running.
full metal jacket.
I got icing on me, so
Hopefully.
the ash is sticking.
Hopefully, Mark's hand recovers by then, and if not, he'll have to chop off his left. See you later.
Bye. See you later, everyone.